Mr. McCarthy, it's a pleasure to be able to speak with you.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here. You know, I've put together a leaders advisory group on Cuba. You've got many members from here, but across the country we have the ranking member of Foreign Affairs, Mr. McCall. We've got Mark Green, a part of it too. To me, this is not a moment. We are a group. We will not stop until Cuba is free. And this isn't about COVID. It's about communism. We see that. For everyone out there, if you're in Cuba and you're one of the freedom fighters, we want you to know we hear you. We stand with you. And we want our president to take action. We've sent letters to the president. We want to sit down and meet with him, our advisory group. We've got to get the internet up. There's actions we can take. And maybe these American companies as well. They need to act. They should not stand with the oppressors. They should stand with freedom and open other avenues, especially through technology, so everybody can see us.
Se están escuchando los reclamos de la mayoría del exilio dentro de la Casa Blanca.
We are hearing the claims from the for Cuba from within the White House.
Is the White House listening?
Yes.
It's one thing to listen, it's another thing to ask. We've asked to sit down and meet with them. We have individuals, as you know, who have great knowledge about what's happening in Cuba, actions that we can take congressionally. We want to take those actions. We want to work together. But I see slowness out of the White House. I don't see somebody from the White House here. I don't see action within Congress. I don't see us being called back. We're not in the majority, but we've invited. It's not just Republicans. We've invited Democrats to join with us too. This shouldn't be a partisan issue. This should be about America, freedom, Cuba. This is a movement that will not stop, and it's not for a short time period until we are successful.
Es muy importante para nosotros ser escuchados y es muy importante para el pueblo cubano que nos escuchen porque somos la extensión de su voz. ¿Cómo pueden ayudarnos?
That's exactly right. Like we're here, we're going to participate in a rally, but tomorrow we're going to sit around and have individuals in to talk to us about it. We're hopeful to be able to connect with people in Cuba at this time. Tell us exactly what's going on. Let's talk, let's work together. We strategize back in Washington, D.C. We get together and we brainstorm. What can we do? Not just an action of here listening, but action that we can make it stronger. We can make sure the internet's up. Government can do that. So all the world can see. We've sent letters to every ambassador, every country around the world. They should stand with the freedom fighters in Cuba and stand with us. There's actions that we can take and we need to take them as a country now.
Hay una pregunta que es importante. Tengo para usted este documento, que son los reclamos que llevamos a Washington en la manifestación del pasado lunes.
This is exactly what we've talked about. Part of what's in your letter, we put in ours as well, for a united front. And I will tell you, that rally that you put together in D.C., very impressive. Something that I have not seen in years. And I was actually at the Rose Garden for another ceremony. You were drowning us out. I was hoping the president had to hear, because we could hear. And it was more, I had members come to me and they were talking about after the fact, I haven't seen that before, where it wasn't just, it was the excitement, the passion. That's why I say it's not a moment, we are a movement.
Es decir, y por último, para comenzar este evento con los influencers y con todos los congresistas que tan amablemente y tan sabiamente han aconsejado al líder de la minoría republicana en la Cámara de Representantes sobre el tema Cuba. ¿Qué se le puede decir a esos cubanos que hablan de intervención indefinible entre ellos como una alternativa más que debe estar sobre la mesa?
I tell you, look, everything should be on the table from one standpoint, but the one thing we've got to make sure is that America needs to stand united with the Cuban freedom fighters. And the first thing we've got to have, we should build a coalition. That's why we sent a letter to every single country to stand with freedom and against the oppression. And this isn't about, when we heard this is something about COVID. Let's knock down every lie that's out there. This is about communism. And this is why we all need to stand together, and the president should be out front very strongly and say everything's on the table, because we're going to stand with freedom when anybody wants to.
Confiamos en ustedes, así que lleven nuestro mensaje.
We trust all of you, so please take our message.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all the work you're doing.